This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting. I'm joined by Craig Mitch here at Misfits. Welcome for your first Misfits event. How you find it this week so far?
It's been good, man. Like, the energy's building. Obviously, everyone's excited. There's a lot of characters in and around the hotel. Obviously, we were at the Clayton Hotel yesterday for the press conference. There were a bit of fireworks, but it's been good, man. I've been enjoying it.
Were you a fan of Misfits before this, before you got invited, join the roster, start being a pundit here?
100%. The last one I went to, which was obviously a Prime card, was Fury and KSI in Manchester. That was a mad night. There were some good fights on that night. A lot of entertainment was on display. And yeah, I'm just a fan of what they built, man. Like, I know obviously you get the boxing skeptics because obviously some people consider themselves as purists. But at the end of the day, man, like, it takes guts for anyone to get into the ring, and a lot of these people got big followings. So yeah, man, I'm a fan of it.
Certainly. So you were just a fan at the KSI Tommy Fury one, and now you're working on Misfits, which is good to see. Will this be a regular occurrence for you now, doing each event, or will you just take it one at a time?
We're taking it one at a time at the moment. Like, DAZN wanted to meet up with me. You know, they saw the stuff I've done with Kick Game and all the other stuff I've been doing. So they wanted to get me in. I came in, we had a meeting. And then they were like, look, we got X Series 12 coming up. We want you to host that, do the broadcast. I was like, cool. So we'll just see how it goes from there, man. But I'm definitely interested in it. Like, it's been fun.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's definitely an experience. I guess the first event's the most where you're kind of finding your bearings, seeing what's up, and then from there on, then you find out what's kind of truly happening behind the scenes.
Yeah. For
this card though, which fight do you think you're most excited for? Which one's kind of on your radar the most?
Ooh, there's a few, but I'm not gonna lie. Rose and Raksu.
Oh yeah.
I mean, listen, that one can be explosive because they're both fighters at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? There seems to be a bit more pedigree in that fight. No disrespect to other fighters on the card. Obviously, everyone brings their own different attributes to the lineup, but them two in particular, I think it's going to go down.
Well, that's kind of the fight night everyone's predicting in terms of the 50-50 fight. It goes to decision or a knockout. Well, I think Mams was actually saying that fight there is the one where he doesn't think it's going to decision. It ain't going in the 4 rounds, so surely that is most exciting. You had the viral moment at KSI yesterday about Speed, Aiden Ross, Neon.
Yeah.
Do you see they all reacted to it as well on live?
Say that again?
Speed, Aiden Ross, Neon, all in their different streams.
Yeah.
They all reacted to your little moment interviewing KSI with Ben.
Did they? I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Did they? Okay. I didn't even see that. No.
Neon even started training that very stream.
Oh, really?
He drove down to the gym and started training.
Well, it's funny because obviously I asked KSI, you know, is he going to be fighting this year, which he said yes, and who he's going to be fighting. And he was tight-lipped, as we expected. So then I thought I'd throw in the Speed thing in there. Like, obviously I know he's not actually going to fight Speed. But then some people were like messaging me saying like, why are you asking if he's going to fight Speed? And I was like, obviously it's a joke. Like,
that's the first taste of the KSI fans and the influence boxing fans.
Yeah,
It can be quite toxic if you're on the wrong end of them.
Yeah. But I thought it was obvious. Like, obviously Speed is a lot younger than...
nothing is obvious in this game.
Okay,
Everyone takes everything very literal.
Okay. Well, anyway, like, shout out to Speed, shout out to Aiden Ross. I didn't know they reacted. It's good to see them, man. I'll check that out.
Yeah. Well, everything you say, or anything on KSI, even if he says he's going to the toilet, if he's saying he's having pizza, everything gets clipped.
Oh, seriously?
So you're always going to be a little bit careful with what's going in there.
Noted.
Everything will be taken out of context as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, everything does go a little bit viral. Who do you think can fight though? Obviously Speed and Ross, they're a little bit light. Do you think they go the rematch of Tommy, maybe the McGregor fight, or the Jake Paul one? Who do you think is most likely for opponents for KSI?
For KSI? I mean, I think everyone wants to see Jake Paul, man. Like, will that happen? We don't know. One I'd like to see, and I don't think it would happen. I don't know if it would happen. But I'd like to see, like, KSI and Bugzy Malone.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that would be, like...
Well, they had a song together, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly.
But then KSI Swarms had a song together, and they fought,
They've sparred. Look, they're friends, so they probably wouldn't do it. But, I mean, I feel like there's not many people that I can think of in the UK that would be a matchup for him.
In terms of the level of skill and clout at the same time.
Exactly, and you need both of those ingredients for it to really, really pull off. So yeah, I think that would be a good one, but at the end of the day, whoever KSI fights, you know, they're going to make the right decision and he's going to be ready.
It'll pay for your show, and obviously the undercard will be very, very good as well. Let's talk about Kick. If I let you go, I know I've got to get going here in a minute. Just touch on Kick Game.
Yeah.
So how does it work? So you do a shoot every week, or do you do a shoot every day? How does it work? Do you rack all these episodes up? What's it like the period of time before you shoot an episode and then it goes out? How's it all structured?
There is no structure, man. Like, because we have guests, it's if and when the guests are available. So sometimes we have guests penciled in and then, you know, their schedules move it around. We get a lot of US artists on the show, and that's what kind of separates us from a lot of the other interview platforms in the UK.
Kind of like the UK version of Cool Kicks almost. Would you agree? But it's a lot more, I would say that the production level is a lot higher than Cool Kicks. if you say.
Yeah. I mean, look, at the end of the day, Cool Kicks, Complex Sneaker Shopping, like, they're dope platforms, but their things are a lot more centered around kicks. Ours is, we're in a kick store, we talk about kicks, but we talk about everything. We just want to have an interview. So, you know, that's what's led a lot of musicians, if they got something to promo, to come to us. But yeah, because we have people from the US, it's if and when they're in the country, have they got the space availability? But yeah, we try to get quite a few done a month, you know, and we've built the platform now, so we just long may it continue.
And do they always pay for their shoes so they get a discount if they come on?
Can't give the magic away, man. Can't give the magic away. That's for the viewers to, you know, keep wondering.
I was going to say, when it's like, that's £9,000 and they always play off really cool, I'm always like, wow, they're definitely up on one.
A lot of the guests have got it. A lot of the guests have got that kind of money, so...
And are you a big fan of shoes yourself?
Yeah. My collection's crazy. I'm not going to get into the specifics of how much it's worth and stuff, but I got a lot of trainers. I got too many trainers. My mum hates it, but, you know, I'm a big boy. I live by myself. I can do what I want.
Yeah. Money yourself, you do what you want, exactly that. Do you wear crease protectors in your shoes, though? In your Jordan 1s,
Nah, I don't wear crease protectors. Okay. Do you know what it is? Like, because I've got so many kicks, I can rotate a lot anyway, so they're not really going to get that damaged. Obviously, like, when you have a smaller collection like I used to have, then you're going to take care of them more because you know you're going to be wearing them a lot more. But I rotate kicks so much that there's no need.
Okay. There's a few other things on Kick Games. I do watch the channel. I do find it quite interesting. In terms of guests-wise, how often do they come in like a massive entourage? And the entourage, is that a bit of a pain if they're all talking in the background?
All the time, especially rappers. Rappers have to roll with 20, 30 people. They've got jewelry, they've got watches on, you know, they have to feel safe. Rappers always come with a big entourage, and yeah, it's hard to manage. The YouTubers that we have in the streamers, they come with a smaller entourage, which you'd expect. But yeah, the majority of the guests, loads of different people. Even if it's female, some of them come with makeup artists.
Well, didn't Nella Rose come with quite a few people?
She came with all her friends, which I respected.
How many is that?
About 10 to 12 people.
And was she buying her friends' shoes as well?
Yeah, her friend's got loads of kicks. So yeah, but it's good, man. Shout out to Kick Game, obviously. Shout out to all the guests we've had. Like, it's been an amazing journey. We're going to continue to get loads of dope individuals. We've got some good ones lined up this year already. So yeah, man.
Sounds pretty good then. Apart from Kick Game, anything else coming for yourself in the near future?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, I'm still doing the presenting stuff, and that's always going to continue. But I've got a few of my own personal ventures and businesses launching this year. I don't want to speak about them because I'm someone that likes to do actions rather than talking. But you're definitely going to see them this year, so look out for them.
I see you're wearing the Rolex there as well. You're all kitted out.
It's fake.
It's a fake Rolex. Awesome. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. That's
Pleasure,
very good.
Man.
Thanks, great.
Love.